Generation Z, also known as the Zoomers, are facing an interesting conundrum when it comes to our current housing market. With interest rates hitting the 8s and affordability at an all-time low, many folks who fall into Generation Z are wondering, is homeownership possible for me? The short answer is yes, absolutely. Homeownership is absolutely still attainable for those in Generation Z, with some great planning and some definite tactics on their side. So some of the things that should absolutely be considered that we haven't talked about very much over the past few years. There are some amazing resources available through down payment assistance programs with additional loans and even grants, which offer free money to those first-time buyers. One of the things that I think Generation Z also needs to keep in mind is resetting the expectation of what it looks like to own your first home. Over the past decade or so, it's been not uncommon to see first-time buyers buying single-family homes, both of large caliber and small caliber. But something that's going to be important over the next few years is for Gen Z folks to understand that buying a condo is a great starting point. Other strategies would involve looking at buying owner-occupied multifamily homes where they can leverage rental income to offset the mortgage. Additionally, home shares or multiple folks buying properties together. Now, it's definitely not the right solution for everybody, as having multiple parties who aren't related in the same transaction can be difficult to navigate, but it is an easy opportunity for both parties to build a little bit of equity and break the rental cycle. Some other stuff to really consider as Gen Zers who are starting to make the leap into considering home ownership is understanding that much like we might be resetting expectations about what that first purchase looks like, we might also have to have some conversations about where we make that first purchase. There are definitely areas of opportunity that exist in the housing market when you look at communities that are in transition or those that are a little bit more up and coming. Maybe it means moving slightly further away from your most ideal location and a slightly longer commute to and from work for those that commute to in-person jobs. But these are strategies that once again will allow you to break the cycle of renting and help you quickly start to build equity. What we know, and it's been proven generation after generation, is that owning real estate is the single biggest factor that dictates long-term net worth. And those who own real estate build longer-term wealth. So if you're in Generation Z, or the parent of somebody in Generation Z, or just know somebody who is in Gen Z who needs some help navigating what makes sense for them in the current housing market, drop a comment below or visit the Calendly link on our homepage to schedule a personal meeting right away.